grab 2 of these, and we'll get some olive oil. And I'll just like drizzle, as in like a little bit. Let me heat this up. So I'm trying to, the reason why I do it in the pan, you could do it in the toaster, but it's not the same. And you can't add the oil in the toaster because it will burn. So then that's why I'm doing it in the pan. And I'm not supposed to create any smoke, but it'd be good if you had just a little bit of smoke. Just quickly, like not much. See, I don't put too much, but I have to do it on both sides as well. And this is a healthy oil, so you know, it's oil, but it's a healthy oil. So it's actually good to have some oil with your vegetables to absorb all the good things inside them. So yeah, I'll just basically pan fry it real quick, and then I've got this. I only need a half. And if you have a whole one, maybe you have a bit too much fat on that day, because in this case, this is like a, I don't know, this is like a medium-sized avocado. You can get them much smaller, and you can get them like this big too. So in this case, I'll just kind of go, what should I do? I can scoop it with a spoon. I'll show you the scoopy part. So basically just kind of scoop it all around. This is not as clean as it could be, but yeah. And then you turn it, and then you cut it. You know, like if you wanted to, you could cut it in an angle. And this one's nice and soft. So the softer you get it, the more. Or you could mush it. Like in this case, if they're too soft, you're probably better like mushing it up a bit. You know, like a mashed potato. So this needs to be super hot, and it's not hot enough. We'll do that. And then the tomatoes kind of go on top as well, so I'll do that on this side. Right here. Just a half. And what we could do, if you wanted to, you can order one. We'll do a separate pan, and we'll do tomatoes in there, because you could warm them up and just have them in half slices warmed up with a little bit of salt and pepper, and then you can add them on top later, or you can have them fresh, depends how you like it. And then I use like a red onion too, which I talked to a couple of people before. You could pickle it, and you could do it like a really quick pickle if you liked it, but I think in this case we'll just use the fresh one. And then the feta cheese just crumbled on top. So how's this looking? It's not going anywhere. Let's do like 10. No, it's on maximum already. Let me try this one here. Because it's fresh.
Yeah.
And it'll be too strong otherwise. Can't kiss anyone after this. Alright, so then you got those two. Oh, let me see. The nicer one. Where's my nice one? So I'll do one of those, start off with one of those. I'll put my avocado in this case, this much, and then I would, no salt, but I would do a little bit of pepper. There. So that's already part of the look. So you got the orange, you got the orange, red, the green, because you want it to look kind of interesting too. And then we can add the tomatoes just on top fresh, or like I said before, we can use some and put it in there.
What'd you say?
Fry them up.
What'd you say? Sorry.
Like this.
You sure?
And then they just turn, like it just turns out a little bit different. Right? They taste different. And I think you would probably know that as well. In Iran, for example, you make them in, you bake them, right? Oh no, wait. Called char-grilled. Char-grilled tomatoes. Tastes totally different. The fresh tomatoes.
You tried Iranian food?
Sorry?
You tried Iranian?
Yeah. 100%. Afghan food, Iranian food. We have a lot of that. We have a lot of people at work from different cultures, so we try different foods all the time. And I guess the last thing would be, if you wanted to, and some people don't like onion, but this one's a nice one, because it's supposed to be sweet. They're not always sweet. I don't know, for some reason they kind of, and I don't really do too much with this. Just kind of sprinkle it on top a little bit. And then at the end, the very last thing is the cheese. But you could also, sorry, I forgot the lemon. And the reason why I've got the lemon is not so much for the flavor, it's more like to keep the avocado nice and green, to keep that kind of look, you know. So I'll do the lemon now, but it would have been better if I did it just before. Sorry, forgot. But we got it. And the cheese. And so, if you want the right cheese to crumble it on top, you don't get the Danish one, don't get like the Aussie one. Get the one that says traditional feta, because that's like the Greek version of it. And see, I don't have too much. I kind of take maybe this much, and that's probably too much already. We do a little bit less, and then you just kind of see, because the other ones wouldn't do this. Just kind of crumbles on top like this.
Yeah.
And
It's
a bit
like
much.
own dialect as
So
well.
there you go. So that would be that. And then some
Like
people
that.
add more things to this. You can keep on stacking.
Like,
Egg.
yeah.
Different flavors.
You could do like ham, all kinds of things, you know, like mix in a variety of different things. But this would be at this point kind of like finished, and it's meant to be in the middle of the day.